I think, students need to understand voting just like they understand getting a driver's license. Last year, our kids were so unaware. It was the first time they were hearing a lot of the information, first time that they even thought about voting. I'm sure kids knew that there was a vote. I'm sure they knew that there was election, but I don't know if they knew that their voices really matter and it was important for them to engage in that civic manner. So this is the second year at Wyandotte High School. Last year, we had a whole civic engagement series, providing them information about voting, voting history, American history, and just the overall process of voting. And from that training, we were able to select 12 ambassadors. And those 12 ambassadors went around the school and supported their peers in registering to vote. So that was a great idea because we as teachers didn't have to talk to the students. We had those ambassadors that were advocating on behalf of their peers in the young vote. Then we had a board forum where 5 board members that were up for re-election or running for school board last year came to our auditorium. About 72 of our seniors attended. This year, because of the climate of the world, I think it's even more important. I think coming back to this school year with remote learning, this is something that will continue to encourage them and give them some chance of hope. This summer, I took about a dozen kids to the election office to be youth election workers. It was an educational experience. Not only did they get paid and they provided some community service or some community engagement to be that election worker, they learned so much just hands-on. Well, with COVID-19, we have a lot of the older generation who are election workers who are not coming out. So I'm glad that we're able to kind of fill that hole in that gap for the Wyandotte County Election Office. And I think just providing that information about civic engagement, taking a part in your community, being a part of your community, and why that's important, I think that aligns more importantly than just the vote, just being active and understanding what's going on in your community.